everyone, it's your girl Shay here, and I'm back with a whole new video. And in this video, I'm going to give you guys our first impressions on a new manga that I started reading called Kiss Me at the Stroke of Midnight by Rin Mikimoto. I picked up this book at my local Barnes & Noble, and I wasn't able to find the second volume, but I was able to find the first one, so I decided to give this manga a shot. Now, this manga is kind of like your typical shoujo manga. It's about a girl by the name of Hinata, who is an honor student in her school. She's very respected and she's very on schedule. She's on the student council and all of that. When a superstar by the name of Kaede ends up shooting a film at her school, she ends up meeting him by chance. They end up kind of connecting, and basically Kaede kind of shows Hinata a side of him that not everybody sees. Hinata also has her own secrets, which is where she basically wants to fall in love and she wants that fairy tale romance. And since meeting Kaede, she ends up basically turning her ordinary life upside down. Now, when I first started reading this, I actually wasn't for sure what to think of it. Like I said, it is kind of like your typical shoujo manga, but to be honest, there's honestly not a lot of drama at this point. In the first volume, you kind of start to think that maybe Kaede isn't completely who he says he is, just because of the fact when he finally does hang out with Hinata, he kind of comes off as a little bit shady because there's like another person who stays at his house, and they start mentioning the name Scarlet, which actually turns out to be a huge misunderstanding, and that's kind of like the biggest drama there is to unfold at this current time in this first volume. But I feel like more drama is going to happen in the corresponding volumes. I feel like Hinata is gonna have a lot of people find out that she's not as scheduled as a lot of people think she is, and that there is this hidden part of her where she wants to fall in love and she loves like those romance movies and those romance books and stuff like that. And I feel like for Kaede, I feel like what's going to end up happening is that a lot's going to start coming out as far as why he left his boy band. Because Kaede originally was a part of a boy band by the name of Funny Bone, and he ended up leaving the boy band. But there's not a whole lot said as to why he left it and his feelings since leaving this boy band. So I feel like that's going to happen. Now, this manga has been out since about 2015, and at this point in time, from what I've looked up, there's only been about 4 volumes of this manga that's been released, with the last release date being in 2016. So I'm not for sure if there's any more volumes past number 4. I have to continue to look that up, and I am very interested in wanting to see what happens in volumes 2, 3, and 4. I wonder if there's a cliffhanger at the end of 4. I wonder if there's just no more due to an ending after 4 volumes. I'm honestly not completely for sure. But I will say I am interested in seeing what happens next. I will be disappointed if there's not any more drama, just because while I do enjoy shoujo mangas because of the romance that's involved, I also like the drama so that there's just a little bit more spice to the series. Even if it's something as crazy as another girl gets involved, or if there's some crazy secrets that 2 of the characters have to share, or even if there's just a secret that they each have that ends up coming out into the open. But I love the whole trope of ordinary schoolgirl meets famous guy and then they hopelessly fall in love. I can't lie, I love that trope and I love those kind of mangas, so this is kind of right up my alley. But yeah, if you've read this, let me know what you thought of it. No spoilers, please. Don't spoil anything down below for anyone that really wants to read it. And don't spoil anything for me because I also want to continue reading it. But if you've read it, let me know what you thought of it. If you haven't read it, let me know if this is something that's kind of up your alley. And I also have another manga that I'm also going to start reading that I also picked up at Barnes & Noble, which is actually called Love and Lies. This is the first volume. I plan to read this and do a review on this one for Saturday, so look out for this one on Saturday. But anyway, that is my review for today. I hope you guys once again enjoyed it. I'm going to leave links down below to all my social media accounts, my Instagram, my Twitter, and my blog as well. And like always, please give a thumbs up for this video and subscribe if you haven't already, and look out for my new videos that come out every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Alright, you guys. Bye!